Steve Silva, the band director here at Smith Middle School, and I'm sitting here with Leslie Town, one of our counselors here. And the reason we're having a conversation today is she is in a unique position. She's been the counselor here at Smith for the last 3 or 4 years, but before that she was at Cy Ranch. And so she has experience with kids in both the high school and the middle school level, and credits and endorsements and what all of that means. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a little conversation about what band would have an effect on for your GPA and for your course selections and your endorsement plan and all of those kind of things. So, hi Leslie.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Great.
Excellent. All right. So my first question would be, if a student signs up for band in high school, what credits does that get for them?
Okay. Band is a fine art course.
Right.
And it is an on-level fine art course. And so for every year that a student is in band, they will earn one fine art elective credit.
Okay. And then I know that they can also earn PE credits by being in the marching band.
That's true.
So how does that work?
If they participate in marching band for 2 seasons, so they would be in band for 2 years while in high school, that satisfies the high school graduation requirement for 1 PE credit as well. So they're earning basically both at the same time.
Right. So if they're an athlete, then that doesn't apply to them too much. But if they're not in athletics, then they get their PE credit satisfied by being in marching band for 2 years. But they get the fine art credit that everybody has to have by being in band for the 2 years as well.
Yes.
Right. Okay. All right. Well, how would being in band in high school affect their endorsement plan?
Well, students can earn multiple endorsements while they're in high school.
Okay.
Fine art is also one of the endorsements that a student can earn. So if they do stay in band for all 4 years, they can earn the fine arts endorsement. But they can also earn other endorsements at the same time. There's plenty of room in their schedule if they want to earn a STEM endorsement or a multidisciplinary endorsement. Any of the other endorsements, they should be able to fit into their schedule. And so many students will graduate with 2 or 3 endorsements, including band.
Okay. So if they are interested in the STEM endorsement primarily, but they, in addition to that, get a fine art endorsement, then there's no problem. They do band all 4 years and they get both.
Correct.
Okay. So as colleges are looking at people and students, how might being in band all 4 years and getting that extra fine arts endorsement, how would that be to their benefit? How would kids, have an advantage for that?
Right. Well, colleges are looking for students who are well-rounded and who've been involved in extracurricular activities and other programs. Band is a lot of hard work, and colleges know that it's a commitment to a program. They're involved on their campus. You have to have time management, and
absolutely.
It takes a lot of hard work, and colleges do recognize that. So if they were comparing students, and they had a student who had multiple endorsements, including a fine art endorsement, had been in band, and in comparison to a student that had really just had 1 endorsement
focused on
academics only, then the student with multiple endorsements or who had participated in band, they're going to probably have an advantage over a student with just the absolute minimum, as far as graduation plan.
Sure. I know I talked to some parents a couple weeks ago about they have a child who scores super high on all the standardized tests and is looking at some of the Ivy League schools. And at that point, everybody who's applying for those schools is way, way up there academically. Right. So the big difference for them in their hopes is that he's an oboe player and trying to make all-state and all those kind of things. And what they were even told by Princeton and some of those schools was they're looking for someone with a passion for something other than just the academics. And so being in band, I think is going to turn out to help him get in over other people who are just as smart, doing the exact same level of, test scores.
Right.
But this kid has a passion for something even beyond just that. So I think that's very helpful. What about GPA? I know a lot of students, think they get scholarships and entrances based on their GPA when they finish. And I know Cy Ranch, of course, is a very competitive school in that way. So how does being in band for those 4 years positively or negatively affect their GPA?
Well, as we talked about earlier, the students, all students have to earn 1 fine art credit
Right.
and 1 PE credit is required for everyone. And so by a student participating in 2 years of band, they're going to get their fine art credit that they need. They're also going to satisfy the requirement for the PE credit.
Right. And there's no level 1 or upper level for that. Everybody's on the same playing
That's
field
correct.
for those 2 years.
That's
no
correct.
matter what they take.
Exactly.
Right.
And if the student wants to stay in band all 4 years, then that's fine art elective credit all 4 years. However, some students, especially high achieving students that have really high GPAs, they do have the option to take band as pass-fail in 11th and 12th grade. And what that means is it's the grade that they earn, the on-level grade, is not included in GPA calculations.
Right.
It's not included, and so it's not going to hurt those high achieving students who are concerned that an on-level credit is going to bring their GPA down.
Compared to other kids who are taking like an AP history or something
Exactly.
like that. Exactly.
It will not have any impact at all on their GPA. It won't help, it won't hurt. It's just not included. So
Right.
they can stay in a program that they love and not have the negative consequences that could occur.
On a GPA, right.
Correct.
Yeah, okay. Now, in middle school, everybody in 6th grade gets the 1 elective, so most kids choose, what they're going to do. And then in 7th and 8th grade, a lot of the kids are concerned that they need to get a high school credit in middle school in order to stay up or, be able to take, AP classes and everything. So can they do band all 3 years in middle school and start high school pretty much just fine? They have plenty of credits and plenty of opportunities.
Yes, if you do the math, there's 7 classes a day for 4 years,
28.
so that's 28 credits that the average student will have by the time they graduate from high school.
Right.
If they took no high school credit at all while in middle school, and they're starting out fresh, they can earn 28 credits while at the high school,
Right.
and 26 is what's required for graduation.
Right.
So they do have plenty of room in their schedule to take every single graduation requirement that they need without having taken any high school credit while in middle school.
Right. I know my daughter took, I think, 1 semester of Prof Com, got
Correct.
1 little high school credit before she started high school, but didn't do her foreign languages. But she's still getting to take, she's taking a 3rd year foreign language, she's taking Latin, she's taking the health services class, which is a block, because she wants to go into the medical field. So even with no high school credits, she's still taken several AP courses. She's gotten some college credit already. She's able to do that, 2-period block class. She's taking Latin. So she's already getting to do all that stuff, even though she didn't take any high school credit in middle school.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It can be done, and kids do it all the time.
And she's been in band all 4 years. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So.
And with the benefit, too, of marching band for 2 years, satisfying the PE requirement, students don't have to take that extra PE class, so that opens up a whole nother spot
That
during
opens
their
up
4 years of high school. That's
one whole
correct.
year by
to take,
getting kind of double dipping on that.
an advanced class if they want to, or
Right.
Something else that they're interested in.
Yeah, I know she did take a like an AP history that she didn't need just to get the AP
Correct.
credit and everything. Right. Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Well, thank you very much.
Sure.
This has been very enlightening, and I think we've got a lot of good information about how band in middle school and in high school and classes and endorsements and all that will affect them.
Okay.
So thanks.
All right. Great.
I appreciate it.
All right.